Hello and welcome to A Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past. My name is Marshall Astian, and this is Turtle Rock Crystal location number 7. We are getting very close to the end of the game. So inside Turtle Rock, Astian, do you possess the medicine of magic? If not, I recommend against going any further into the dungeon. So yes, that is one thing that I did right quick before I started this video, is I went back to the shop. I had 2 fairies to begin with and a blue potion, which helps you with life and magic, and I purchased a medicine of magic. I could have just went to, one of the fairy or the Pond of Happiness things and threw it in a bottle and got that for free, but it was only 60 rupees, so I really don't care. Just wanted to mention that I'm stocked up on that, which is very important to have magic in here, and pretty much under all the skulls or the pots in here, you pretty much find magic anyway. But this is the gimmick for Turtle Rock, is you got to use a Cane of Samaria, and there's going to be these white tracks that have these question mark blocks on them, and you can go ahead and use your Cane of Samaria there, and it creates a platform just like that. So first door that we're going to go into is down here, and we get the compass. Alright, so be careful up here, because whenever you're facing, where's the door? Where'd it go? Well, if you face that way, it opens up, but what you gotta do is use your sword and walk backwards. Pretty cool, and at the same time, very simple. Alright, so go ahead and use your Cane of Samaria again inside that pot actually down there, as well as this one, I believe, is some more magic refill, so just go ahead and keep that in mind if you need magic. In here is a tile room. This is one of those tile rooms that you can just stand in the doorway and wait for all these tiles to do their thing before the door would open up. But just a quick thing to note about this room, all there is in here is a full magic restore and a fairy that you can catch and keep inside your bottle. If you don't need any of those, you don't really need to do this, and they are located in that room up there. So if you don't need that, which I really don't, I'm just going to go ahead and go back out. And next thing that we're going to do is go in this room. And yes, everyone knows about this room, and I always think I have another item besides my Cane of Samaria on hand. So what you want to do here is create a platform, use your fire rod, and go along this track. Just be patient and go up right here, and right here use your fire rod there. Take care of those 2. Take care of the right one there, and the last one there. And the door is on a timer, so whenever the first torch goes out, the door will close. So that was a very popular room here in this game, and a lot of people had issues with that, and I used to have issues with that when I was a kid. And I remember when my older brother used to play this game. Anyway, got the map in there. My brother used to play this game when I was a kid, and that was probably a good 12 years ago. Also a key in that chest. But I used to sit and I used to watch him play this game, and two different places of note was that room, pretty much this dungeon, as well as the Ice Palace. I used to just sit and watch him get so frustrated playing that. And honestly, wow, that was weird. But honestly, for me, the Ice Palace is a lot more frustrating than this dungeon. It can be frustrating again. They do have some pretty difficult rooms to get through. That one was one of them, but it's not that hard. You'll see a couple later on that are quite difficult. And I'm gonna get hit here by these chain chomps, but what you gotta do is get out of the way, chain chomp. Flip the switch, push this block over, flip the switch again, get out of the way, chain chomp, damn it. And you get a key inside this chest, and continue downstairs. And I'm gonna get hit by this fucking anti-fairy, but since I'm full and I don't need to catch one, I'll just go ahead and get the fairy like that. And up here in these skulls are just some bombs, some magic, hearts and arrows, if you need that. It's a good idea to look under all the pots in here because you're going to be using magic pretty much every time. Pretty much all the time in this dungeon. Anyway, go to the bottom right there and go through this pipe. It will automatically take you where it goes. And there's some more stuff under there. Anyway, just go through the door. And you have two options. You go on this pipe or you can go down here. First of all, go down this pipe. And then go through the door. And there's some more anti-fairies that I don't really need right now. So I'm just going to let them go down here. And actually, they're going to bounce back up. I don't really want to get hit, so go ahead and flip the switch, and what I normally do is use Bombos. And Bombos also kills that yellow thing down there that turns you into a bunny rabbit, so... And that bouncy thing up here gives you a key. And quickly go ahead and go through this way. And continue through the pipe. Inside this chest, we get the big key. And when you get that, go this way through the door. And once again through these pipes. The pipes can be a little bit confusing, but usually what I've noticed so far is that you use that pipe that I went through right there, you use that twice, and every other pipe you really just use it once. So if you've gone through multiple pipes more than one time, that pretty much says that you're going back ways that you don't really need to go. Anyway, go through this pipe now, outside, or not outside, but through this door. And there's a bunny thing under there, which is really inconvenient. I'm just going to go ahead and use Bombos just to get rid of these things quick and easy. And when you kill all of them, the door will open up. And don't go through there yet because we really can't. Instead, go this way and you can go to the right. Actually, no, don't go that way, go to the left. A little bit turned around now, actually. Alright, right quick. You have to be pretty quick about this, otherwise you're gonna get shot by lasers, but go ahead and flip to your bombs, pick up this pot, set a bomb down there, come back here to safety, wait for it to explode, and quickly go back through the door. Now you're outside, but before you go inside this door, use your magic mirror right here. And there will be another cave entrance for you in the light world. Go inside. In here, go ahead and get out your magic hammer, smash down a couple of these, and kill all the enemies in here. These ones here go down pretty easy with your arrows. There we go. Okay, and in here, in the chest, we get our final heart piece. So now we have one more heart container left, and you should know where we get that from. Yeah, we'll get that pretty soon. So, no more heart pieces left in the game. So we are very close to finishing that. So go back to the Dark World and go inside this door. And now we get the big chest. You could use your Cane of Samaria to cross over this gap, and we get the Mirror Shield. You can now reflect beams that your old shield couldn't block. And one thing that's pretty funny to note about this shield is that it is pretty much the size of Link's entire body. And it covers up his face, and he looks pretty funny with that. So anyway, with the big key, go ahead and go through this door and through this pipe. And up here, and you go ahead and take care of him if you want, if he's bothering you, but I probably will not. If you bomb the right side, you could go through here. This is completely up to you. In here there are a few enemies that are going to come out of the ground. Go ahead and kill all of them. That door will open up, and there's a Rupee Room up there. It's a little bit more difficult to get the rupees up here just because of what's in here. And why did... oh, you gotta pull the tongue first. But yeah, this is all that's in here. If you want these rupees, go ahead and do that. I'm probably just gonna get a few of them because this can be a little bit more tricky than other Rupee rooms like this. But once you've collected all you want, I'm just going to leave those few left and go back out, and there's going to be a crack on this top part of the room. Go ahead and place a bomb there and continue that way. Alright, so in here, go ahead and get out your boomerang, quickly switch that to blue, and get the key that is in this chest, and quickly switch that and go through the door. Alright, this is another one of those rooms. There isn't any torches that need to be lit or anything like that. However, there's a door that needs to be opened up by a switch that's located in the middle of the room, and that too is on a timer. So I guess I could have mentioned right quick an easy way to get to the switch, which I guess I could do that right now. It's not that big a deal. I could just go back. From here, what you want to do is go down, right, down, all the way, and then down again right there and follow the path, and you're right in the center. So go ahead and flip the switch, and now it could be a little bit more confusing trying to find your way to the door, which is on the bottom left, right there. So you got to find a way. So up, left, and just follow this path, and there you go. That could be a little bit more confusing though, but again, it's not too bad. In here, just go ahead and dash across, but don't fall down. Be careful about that. And go through this door. You know, when I was playing this a while ago, I don't think I ever got anything that's in these chests. If I did, I don't remember what's in there. There's a few chests in here, but the only thing that you want is located at the bottom chest right there. That has a key in it, so again, the lasers don't hurt us anymore because we have the mirror shield. But just be careful. Well, you know what, we're gonna have to go back up here anyway. I don't really know how to get out of there because whenever you hold your sword out and go in reverse or whatever, you still get hit. I don't really know how to get out of there, but anyway, go ahead and get the key that's in the chest. And there was a crack on the wall right here. I don't even know where this goes. I don't think it goes anywhere important. It goes outside. I want to see what it's like in the light world. Okay, there's a thing here. I don't even know what's in here. You know what? That's where we got, I believe, that one heart piece over there. I don't even want to bother. I don't think there's anything in there, really. So I'm just gonna go back inside of Turtle Rock and continue all the way up here. And now that we have a key, we can go through this locked door here. Go ahead and flip the switches and try and work your way to the top, getting some items in these skulls if you want. I don't think there's anything super important. There's definitely some anti-fairies, which I might as well go ahead and get this one since he's bothering me. And I'm gonna try and get you. Alright. Anyway, we are very close to the boss now. So if you haven't already, well, it's pretty much too late now. You should definitely go and get some your bottles filled with some potions. This isn't too bad here. You probably don't even need 2 fairies, maybe 1 would be good, and then either 2 green potions and maybe a blue one would be good, but whatever way works for you is fine. So whenever you're ready, just go ahead and flip that switch and go downstairs. Under there we get a full magic restore, and whenever you are ready, go ahead and create your final platform and cross the void, and we are inside the boss of Turtle Rock. One thing of note about this boss, also his name is Trinex, but as far as defeating him, you're going to need to use your Ice Rod and your Fire Rod, so there's going to be a lot of magic used here already, obviously, if you haven't already noticed, or if you've been told. But there's going to be a red skull and a blue skull, and what I recommend you do is take care of the blue one first, because I don't know if he'll have the opportunity to show what he does. Okay, did he die? Okay, he did die. Alright. But with the ice skull right there, what he does is he creates ice on the floor that can be very, very slippery and very, very annoying to deal with. So, again, his head does stuff, his tail does stuff, and these other skulls will do things too. So there's a lot going on in this boss, but if you're just careful and cautious, and you have a lot of magic to spare, you shouldn't have too big of a problem. Just go ahead and spam each attack. And I'm low on magic again, and you're pretty much screwed whenever you run out of magic. If you don't have any magic and you still have these heads to deal with, you're pretty much screwed, because you don't get magic. You don't get magic from this boss at all. And whenever you take care of his heads, that is Trinex here of Turtle Rock. Actually, no, it's not. I'm just kidding. That actually fooled me for a second. I totally forgot about his second stage. He sheds himself a little bit, and 3 hits of his weak spot there in the middle, that will actually defeat Trinex. And with that, we get our 20th heart container and the 7th crystal. I appreciate your coming so far to rescue me. As I thought, you are the legendary hero. I have felt this from the first time we met. Ganon is waiting inside of his tower to pass through the link, or the gate, linking the 2 worlds. Once Ganon enters the light world, it is unlikely that anyone can stop him. But if he stays in the closed space of this world, you can find him wherever he runs. Now go to the Tower of Ganon. We will use our combined powers to break the barrier. Let's return peace to the country without fail. Do you understand? I do. So may the way of the hero lead to the Triforce. Ching! Well, indeed, that was Turtle Rock. And we have no more crystals left. We have saved Zelda, or, well, sort of. And now I'm getting the hell out of Death Mountain. So, when you're done up here, go ahead and use your flute. And you can go, well, actually, you know what? I'm not done on Death Mountain yet. I lied. But, just real quick, I'm going to go back to the magic shop and pick up... Actually, what should I pick up? I don't know what I'm going to pick up yet. I have 2 empty bottles, 2 fairies. You know what? I don't have too many rupees left, so I'm going to go ahead and pick up one of these. And another one of these, just for the hell of it. Alright. So, if we look at our map, actually, we're in the light world. I need to go back to the dark world. There's a tower up there. And that is going to be our next destination. So, until next time, goodbye.